All right, now presenting our second candidate for Career Development Vice President, Rochelle.
Hello everyone, my name is Rochelle Cruz and I'm a third year with a double major in political science and education sciences. And I'm running for the position of Career Development Vice President for the upcoming school year. As you all know, PASS advocates for and continues to strive to become a community within a community. These words hold a different meaning to me than it did 3 years ago when I first joined PASS. This organization drives me to always put my best foot forward and to never stop improving myself. It also allowed me to find lifelong friends that continue to lend a shoulder in times of need. Being a part of this organization as a general member, an intern, and now a board member has challenged me and helped shape who I am today, which fuels my desire to continue to give back, thus resulting in me wanting to run for this position. As a first year, I had little to no clue about professionalism and career development, and I often convinced myself that my abilities were simply not enough. I made myself believe that I just have to continue having that fake it till you make it mentality all throughout college, which is why I decided to apply for the internship program during my second year. I wanted to make sure that I could put more experiences and skills on my resume and make myself a more competitive applicant in the future. However, I didn't realize that the experience of being an intern would also help me to develop various useful skill sets, which include but are not limited to planning and organizing, as well as working with different kinds of people and knowing how to talk to them. These skills have definitely come in handy, especially as a board member and more specifically as one of the co-directors for HSO this year. As a co-director for HSO, I have been given an opportunity to act as a leader, but also as a listener to individuals that exhibit leadership styles of their own. It's definitely not easy, but it has taught me to find enjoyment in learning from what others have to say, as well as speak up and share my own point of view. Working with students, the teachers, our facilitators, and even with my co has challenged me to always think outside the box and has taught me the importance of communication and transparency. HSO will not work unless every person involved plays their part, which I imagine is similar to what being an exec member would be like. HSO as a facilitator back then and a director now has also exposed me to curveballs that require teamwork, adaptability, and creativity. These, I think, are important skills to have when working with fellow board members, which I've also learned during my time on PASS's board this year. Being on board this year have also taught me to continuously give 110% into everything I do, no matter how insignificant it may seem at the moment, because every moment is an opportunity to practice and improve. Although I didn't initially envision myself to run for this position, I did envision leaving an impact on this org where members would feel confident enough in their own abilities without relying on their leadership title. I want members to genuinely believe that they can compete and they have the ability to accomplish whatever they set their mind to, because this is what PASS has done for me. I want them to know that ambitions can be turned into a reality. I want them to enter a room knowing that their audience will be captivated by them simply because of the aura that surrounds them. I want all of us to feel empowered by the unique skills, knowledge, and experiences we each possess. These are what I hope to accomplish if given the chance to be elected. I know this journey will be challenging, but I am willing to learn, and more importantly, I'm willing to listen for any direction and input. I also understand the commitment and dedication it takes to achieve these goals from me and from everyone else involved. Although it's not guaranteed that this will be the outcome for everyone, I can at the very least be their stepping stone to not only feel credible, but also showcase it. If given the opportunity to become next year's CDVP, I hope to continue previous CDVP's office hours and put a heavier emphasis on one-on-one interactions and workshops. I also hope to continue having more meetings that would allow members to practice their networking skills, much like the one we had with Block a few weeks ago and at events like CAP. Lastly, I hope to expand through the use of other PASSatUCI programs by encouraging and working with next year's directors to implement more career-related opportunities for their participants. For example, I would hope that next year's counseling director would continue to encourage its pairings to help one another with making a cover letter, a resume, or even just practicing for an interview. I believe that small encouragements throughout the year can make a significant difference in developing skill sets and gaining confidence in one's abilities. These are the things I hope to accomplish if I'm given the chance to become next year's Career Development Vice President. Thank you.